many documentary filmmakers have multiple sources of income.
Mm-hmm.
I teach, I make films, you're an attorney, some people are doctors. I mean, there are a lot of we have multiple jobs, right? So is there some way to protect ourselves in terms of that too? Or is that just about what deductions are claimed against what income?
That's right. That's correct. It really works that way.
And it's also how much time you spend on working on the film, though, really, because the rule is if you're doing 90% of your day job as a waiter or waitress or something, and you're only working a couple of hours on the weekend to make your film, then maybe it's more indicative that it would be a hobby. In my case, I work my ass off. And even though I was still working as a lawyer, I delegated many things, but I'm telling you, I worked my ass off on that film. But I also did have my income because I needed to also pay my bills while I was doing that to make the documentary film. So, and I've been to many film festivals because you go, why do you go? Because we want to sell our movies, right? We are hoping to meet distributors there, and yes, and we're networking, and we are just working our tails off to sell our movies. And I made, according to the IRS, the unfortunate mistake of, while I was being interviewed, and boy, it was great because I got a lot of press on my film, but while I was being interviewed, I made the mistake of saying how much I enjoyed being at the film festival, how much I enjoyed networking, what a great job they did in putting it on and making filmmakers feel welcomed and appreciated, and how much I enjoyed making documentary films. Now the IRS, they determined that was more pleasurable. See, elements of personal pleasure or recreation.
Heaven forbid we should enjoy our job.
Yes, and I am really sorry that IRS agents themselves may not like their 9-to-5 job, but I like my job as a lawyer as well. And maybe I'm just a happy, optimistic person that can produce a film where it's all about happy, optimistic people. But I did, and I enjoyed making the film. I enjoyed going to the film festivals, but I worked my tail off when I went there, pitching my film, meeting people, networking, and trying to get my film sold or marketed in various different areas.
You should write everything down. I mean, if you're at a festival, for example, and you're setting up meetings like we're talking about, and you're meeting people, maybe potential distributors, sales agents, maybe you just want somebody to meet somebody to network, track these meetings, make sure you're writing them down. Don't say, oh, he was a nice guy, I just wanted to meet him because I was having fun at a festival. You don't want to be in a situation where you've done everything you've needed to do, but you don't have any record of it.